Look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves.
Kenan, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
Yes, sir. Now, today, we gonna talk about Kenan and Kel. Now, if you grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, it's a great chance that you remember Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell. Nah, it's some interesting things that's been going on with these 90s sitcoms, these people from the 90s sitcoms, right? It's been some interesting things that's been happening lately. Now, it is said that on November 7th, Kel Mitchell was reportedly in the hospital. He was hospitalized in Los Angeles. Nah, the reason is unknown. He moving a little bit like Jamie Foxx. Nah, Kel Mitchell was just in the hospital, and coincidentally, the new movie Good Burger 2, the sequel, is coming out in about less than 2 weeks. The same way that Jamie Foxx was in the hospital for an unknown condition right before They Clone Tyrone came out. Now, the premise of the new Good Burger is along the lines of They Clone Tyrone. Because if you watch the trailer, then you would know that the new Good Burger is about AI replacing people. The AI was replacing the people at Good Burger. So it's very interesting that Kel from Good Burger was just hospitalized for a reason that we don't know. Now, what's very interesting is the fact that Kel Mitchell equals 187 in the English language backwards, just like Society of Jesus. Most importantly, the number 187 defines the crime of murder in California. Now, I'm just going to provide all the information first, and then I'm going to let you decide. What you believe is going on here, right? And I'm gonna give you my opinion as well. So come on, man. Come on. Because even if we take Kel Mitchell and once again that phrase Society of Jesus, the Jesuit order, they both equal 1122 in the reverse Sumerian cipher. Just like how Good Burger 2 is being released 11/22, November 22nd. But come on. Right? Because it's even released on 56 date numerology when we know that is the number as well for Society of Jesus, which equals 56 in the purest cipher. So this was a strategic movie release. And there is no coincidence why Kel Mitchell was hospitalized right before the release of Good Burger 2. Now, Kel Mitchell, once again, now this was another red flag for me. Now it says the 45-year-old All That alum allegedly entered a Los Angeles area hospital Tuesday night through the emergency room, TMZ reports. So anytime TMZ is the first ones to give you some news, it's something deeper going on to the surface, man. Now, they said he allegedly entered the Los Angeles area hospital. It's not even confirmed that he was really in the hospital. Nah, it's many ways that you can look at this, right? The fact that TMZ was the ones to say something first. Nah, you could look at it like he really went to the hospital. What did they do? What did they do to him in that hospital? Or we might have another Jamie Foxx situation on our hands. They cloned Tyrone. Nah, the day that he went in, right? November 7th, 2023 equals 61 date numerology, just like Kel Mitchell equals 61 in the reverse reduction cipher, along with the phrase Kenan and Kel, which he was most known for, was the show Kenan and Kel, which equals 61 as well. But come on. Because the day that he was reportedly hospitalized in Los Angeles is on the 311th day of the year, when the number for dishonesty equals 311 in the English language backwards, right? Funny, right? Because backwards is the number 113, which is also the number for dishonesty. And it happened to happen in Los Angeles, California, which equals 113 as well. Now, taking Los Angeles, California again, concerning his date, the date numerology that he was hospitalized in Los Angeles, it equals 41 date numerology. Now, we all know it was also a big celebrity that was connected to Los Angeles in the number 41. Kobe Bryant dying in LA at the age of 41, when Kobe Bryant equals 41 in the pure cipher, when the city and the state that he played his whole career and ended up dying in, right, as well, also equals 41 in that same pure cipher. But come on. Right, because at the time that this occurs to Kel Mitchell, he is 45 years old. Now, it's very interesting, man, that Good Burger is about to come out, right? And he's 45, just like the character that he plays in Good Burger. Ed equals 45 in the English language backwards. Now, Kenan is also 45 years old at the time when Kenan equals 45 as well. And you just heard that clip from earlier with Kenan telling you that he sold his soul, and that's the reason why he still looked like he about 25. He looks the exact same from the Good Burger. Can I take your order? He looks the exact same. I don't see not a string of gray hair, and the man is 45 years old. Now, I already know that black don't crack. You feel me? I know that when I look in the mirror. You feel me? But taking into account what Kenan said, it's making a lot of sense why Kel is the one that's being left in the dust. We haven't really seen Kel Mitchell since we were children. But Kenan been doing his thing ever since. Kenan and Kel ended in the year 2000. By 2003, Kenan Thompson secured a spot on Saturday Night Live, and he's been on there for the last 20 years. So was this part of the deal that Kel get the shit end of the stick? But come on. Right, because even taking into account Kenan and Kel, man, Kenan and Kel began and ended on the exact same day, July 15th. Now, that happens to be the 197th day of the year, which is the 45th prime number, right? The 45th prime number, as they are both 45 years old as this occurs to Kel Mitchell. Nah, It's also interesting if we write the full Los Angeles, California. It also equals 197, which is the 45th prime number. Now, even breaking down Kenan and Cal's date numerology. Cal being August 25th, 1978. And Kenan's being May 10th, 1978. Now, breaking down their date numerology, Cal was born on 58 numerology, and Kenan was born on 112 date numerology, just like Good Burger equals 112 and 58. Good Burger was even released on 58 date numerology. So Gematria is nothing new under the sun. These things have been going on longer than we know. It's always been a tool that the industry has used, and they're using it to remove these people from the surface. But come on. Because if we take Kenan Thompson's birthday, Kenan Thompson's birthday is on the 186th day of Cal's hospital visit, when Kenan Thompson equals 186 in the English language backwards. Now, this is where I started questioning, okay, what really happened to Cal Mitchell? Because if you go over to his Instagram, once again, he's moving just like Jamie Foxx. Before he went in there, if you go on his Instagram, he was promoting the show Celebrity Squares. And if you scroll down, he has videos of himself. He records himself very frequently, talking to his people, talking to his fans, talking to his supporters. Now, when he gets out of this hospital for an undisclosed reason. And he does the same thing that Jamie Foxx do. He makes a post from what looks like some type of app where you just type instead of showing his face like he normally do. Right before this movie come out about AI replacing people, just like how Jamie Foxx went in the hospital for an undisclosed reason, came out, didn't show his face before the movie about them cloning people. So it's a key connection that they're doing. And I guarantee you, in this movie that's finna come out, it's finna be some truth in plain sight in this movie. It's gonna be some hidden, not even hidden. It's gonna be in plain sight. But you just have to have your eyes open to see. Nah. Once again, taking Kenan Thompson's birthday. His birthday is on the 6th month and the 4th day of Cal Mitchell going to the hospital. And it was also on the 26th week and the 4th day of Cal going to the hospital. Just like the word kill equals 64 and 264. Now this is what really got me. Is the fact that Cal went to the hospital 74 days after his own birthday, when we know the word killing equals 74. Gematria, the killing name, Gematria equals 74. Nah, he also went in 2 months and 13 days after his birthday, just like the word death in 213. Excuse me, death equals 213 in the satanic cipher. Not to mention that the word death is also in the release of Good Burger 2. Good Burger 2 is going to be released 2 months and 28 days after Cal's birthday, just like Death in Sumerian. So we have this Death connection with Cal Mitchell. So what's really going on with him? What really happened to him? Now also keep into account that this movie is also going to be released on 33 date numerology, November 22nd, which is a day before my birthday. Come on. Nah. Murder by Numbers. Let's talk about it. Let's really dive deep. Now, if you pay attention to this movie cover, you can see clearly the number 38. Murder equals 38 in the reverse reduction cipher. Also the word death, right? That we've been using. Death equals 38 as well in the ordinal cipher, the English language forwards. A being the first letter of the alphabet, so on and so forth. So death equals 38 as well. So let's dive in. Right? Because it's somebody else from a 90s sitcom that has been involved with the 38 that got hit with a 38 special as well. Matthew Perry. Right? He passed away on October 28th, which is 38 date numerology. Right? And we seen what was going on his Instagram leading up to his death. All the signs that he was given, right? So it's very interesting that he was the one that played the character Chandler when Chandler equals 38 as well. And the word friend equals 38. Matthew Perry thought he had some friends. You got to watch who you call your friends. But come on. Because if we look at Kenan and Kel, man, the character that Kel played, the name happened to be Cal Kimball, which equates to 163 in the English language backwards, the 38th prime number. Just like Kenan and Cal equals 38. Nah, if you actually watch the movie Murder by Numbers, they give you Gematria in the movie. This movie is covered in Gematria, right? If you pay attention. A lot of the aspects of the movie contains Gematria. Now, if you pay attention to what the teacher wrote on the board, he wrote the date as March 16th. Now, that can be written 3/16, or it could be written the 16th of March, 16/3, when 163 is the 38th prime number, just like murder. How fitting for that date to be on a movie about murder by numbers. So they're telling you that this is a real thing that's going on. People is being murdered by numbers, man. And he happens to have this same equation in his situation. But come on, man. We finna keep on going with this, man. Right? Because, like I said, the movie is rated with Gematria, right? Even the movie is 2 hours and 3 seconds long. Just like the word murder equals 23 in Chaldean. So let's explore that ancient Chaldean cipher, right? One of the most crucial ciphers in Gematria. Let's dive in on it. Because if we take the last episode of Kenan and Kel, Kel went to the hospital 23 years, 3 months, and 23 days later, just like murder equals 23 in Chaldean. Now let me hit you upside the head, man, with that Chaldean cipher, man. Let me hit you upside the head. Right? Because if we also break it down, man, Kel went to the hospital 23 years, 16 weeks, and 3 days after the last episode of Kenan and Kel aired on television. Once again, we got all the numbers of murder, man. 23, Then we got that 163, man. But let me really fuck you up. Because if we take that Chaldean cipher, man, Kenan and Cal equal 38 in Chaldean. And what do you know? The lucky winner, Cal Mitchell, equals 38 in Chaldean. Now let me really fuck you up.
Purchase your tracks today.
LeBron James equals 38 in Chaldean as well. And the team that he plays for, Los Angeles, equals 38 as well. This is why, at the age of 38, on the 38th day of the year, LeBron James put up a 38-point performance to beat the NBA record, and he ended with 38,388 points, and he broke the 38-year record, 308 days, that was set by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and LeBron James was even born 38 weeks after the day that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar set the scoring record. Man, come on, man. Come on. So it's a death that's brewing in the NBA too. It's an NBA death that's brewing. But come on. Right? Because let's get to the mockery. Let's get to the mockery of Kenan and Cal. Now, Cal went to the hospital 181 days after Kenan's birthday, when we know that Black person and Black history both equal 181 in the English language backwards. Now 181 happens to be the 42nd prime number. Just like the N-word equals 42, and hey, just like the day of the last episode of Kenan and Cal aired on television on 42 date numerology, just like the N-word. It's also very interesting that the first Good Burger was released on 148 date numerology, just like the N-word in Latin/Jewish. So this is the mockery that's going on behind the scenes. This is what's being unseen, unspoken, right? But with that being said, man, that's all we have for this video, man. So y'all let me know, man, what do y'all think is going on with Cal Mitchell, man? Do y'all think that this was a strategic ritual to bring attention to the second Good Burger that's finna come out? Do you believe that it's gonna be truth in plain sight? The reason why Cal Mitchell happened to be hospitalized for an undisclosed reason, and he's probably not gonna tell you why he was in the hospital, just like Jamie Foxx. Coincidentally, the movie that's coming out is about replacing humans. Replacing humans. We have a common denominator here. They both were in movies about replacing humans as they went to the hospital. So were they replaced? Has Cal Mitchell been replaced? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But with that being said, man, that's all we have for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for all the love. Appreciate y'all for all the support. And I'm out.